Hey Jeremiah, it's Viola. How you doing? I wanted to quickly go through your website here, go through a couple of your competitors, and then just talk about a couple of things that I can help you with, right? So for starters, I want to suggest that you make this a clickable, make your phone number clickable because 99% of the people that land on your website are going to be utilizing their mobile phones. So you want to make it pretty easy for them to be able to reach out to someone just in case, because the hardest part is done, right? They found your site. So 9 times out of 10, they want to chat with someone when they get there. Okay, other than that, I see you have a contact us. Very good. Okay. All right. Services. And that's about it. Okay, so Google likes to see at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on here, and that's for two reasons. They have crawlers, and they're crawling the content because they're trying to figure out what areas you serve and what services you offer. So the more content you have on here, the more you're going to look like an expert in their eyes. And in addition to that, you want to be able to outrank your competitors. So if your competitor has about 1,000 words on here, meaning their homepage, then you want to have at least 1,500. And in that content, you want to have specific keywords. So, for example, if you had here landscaping Detroit or Detroit landscaping, and you had that on this page a bunch of times, Google's going to be willing to put you higher up in the search results for more people to be able to find you. So, for example, when somebody does go to Google and they type in Detroit landscaping, the first thing you see is what we call the map pack, which is usually the businesses that are listed below or directly next to the map. And these top three businesses are getting the bulk of the calls for this particular search because the strategy to win here is to find out exactly how many citations this particular top business has, and you want to get more than they have. So all a citation is simply your business name, address, and phone number listed throughout different directories across the World Wide Web, like Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Angie's List, even Instagram, right? These are all different directories. So the more directories you have your name, you have your business listed into, let's say for example his workmanship Detroit has 150 citations, then you want to get at least 250 so you know you're outranking them month after month after month. Because you and I both know if we click on this right here, we're going to find about 10 other pages of businesses that are doing the same thing that you guys are doing, but nobody goes past page 1 for anything, right? So you want to find out how to beat them up here. Okay, then you have this section down here, and this is the organic section. This has everything to do with the content on your website and backlinks. So I'm not going to pull up the city of Detroit government, but I went ahead and pulled up this company because they look like a pretty local company doing the same thing you guys are doing. So this is their site here. Honestly, you guys' site looks a lot better, but it's not a matter of how it looks. It's a matter of the information that's on the site. See how they have this clickable already? Let's scroll through. They have a lot of different links that are linking out to other pages, and they have a good amount more content. So I would say to definitely up your content on your homepage to at least 2,000 so you guys can outrank them in this area here. Now let's talk about the backlinks. This is a tool that I use called Ahrefs. It just lets me see the back end of a website and what's going on with it. The first thing you see essentially is a UR. The UR is a power flow from Google, and the DR is a trust flow. And both of these numbers are increased by something called a backlink. And all a backlink simply is an endorsement from another company. In other words, another website that has a clickable link on it. So when somebody clicks on it, it transfers over power and it transfers over trust. This is obviously something that is clickable. I could go in here and see what's working for them and how it could work for you. But I want to talk about these keywords because this is what's going to make the big difference with the traffic coming to your site. So you see right here how it says Landscapers Detroit. This is telling us 350 people look for this keyword on a monthly basis. This company is in the #2 position on Google, as we saw just a while ago, and they get 83 calls per month just from this one keyword. Then you have Landscaping Detroit, totally different keyword than this one. 200 people look for that per month. They're in the #2 position for it, and they get 78 calls per month just from this one keyword. And the list goes on and on and on, right? These are the type of keywords that you want to get in front of, because the more people that are going to be able to find your website is going to turn into the more people that are going to be able to call you, and then turn into the more clients that you're going to be able to land. Lastly, I want to show you your website. in the same tool. All right. This is pretty typical, basic for a company that hasn't really been represented by a marketing company. But in order to change these statistics, it's just a matter of getting in front of those three things. Number one, getting some more content onto that homepage. Number two, getting those keywords I mentioned into the content. And then number three, getting some high quality backlinks to help power your website. And you'll see a huge difference. So for example, like even the pictures here, you want to save these pictures as some of the keywords that you're trying to be located for. You see how it says lawn with automatic watering system? Save this as landscaping in Detroit. And then on the back end, you could put lawn with automatic water, but definitely put the keywords in there because again, these are crawlers. They're not Google humans, they're Google robots. So they're not looking at the pretty green grass. They're looking at what the photo says, right? So that's all I have for you. I really look forward to hearing your feedback. I hope this was helpful for you. Other than that, thank you so much for taking the time out to watch this video, and I'll talk to you soon.